7 powerful boundaries that instantly attract high-value women. Let's just get straight to it. Most of you are playing this game completely wrong. You think to get an incredible top-tier woman, you have to be nicer, more available, basically a yes man. But I'm telling you, that strategy is exactly why you're being ignored. What if I told you the opposite is true? A high-value woman isn't looking for someone to please her, she's looking for a partner. She doesn't want a guy who loses himself to get her. She wants a man who has so much self-respect that it literally forces her to respect him too. This isn't about playing weird games or being a jerk. This is the ultimate life hack, self-respect. And you show self-respect with boundaries. These aren't walls. They are lines you draw that literally teach people how to treat you and prove your value without saying a word. In this video, I'm breaking down the 7 boundaries that don't just get a woman's attention. They get her respect and create insane levels of attraction. And you have to watch until boundary number 3, because it's the secret that 99.9% of guys are too scared to use, and it will put you in the top 1% instantly. Boundary number 1, the boundary of your time. I am not always available. This is the biggest mistake guys make, and it's so simple to fix. You're giving away all your time for free. You get a text, you reply in 1 second. She wants to hang out last minute, you drop everything. You think you're showing her she's a priority. She thinks you have absolutely nothing else going on in your life. Let me be 100% clear. When you're always available, it screams that you don't have a life. At first it's sweet, but it kills any space for attraction to actually grow. This isn't about playing games or using a stopwatch to text back. That's for children. This is about having a life that is so awesome you literally can't be available 24/7. Your life should be so epic that you're too busy to respond immediately because you're crushing it at work. You're at the gym, you're building an empire. You text her back when you actually have time, not because your phone vibrated. The impact of this is insane. First, it shows you are the center of your own universe. Your happiness isn't a bonus level that only unlocks with her attention. A high-quality woman wants to be an amazing part of your life, not the entire reason for it. Second, it creates the space for desire to explode. That little bit of delay, needing to schedule time, it gives her room to wonder about you and actually look forward to seeing you. You aren't being unavailable to be a jerk. You're unavailable because you're busy building a life she'll want to be a part of. Boundary number 2, the boundary of your dignity. I do not accept disrespect. Disrespect isn't always some huge, dramatic explosion. It's tiny, like a million paper cuts. That sarcastic joke about your career, the eye roll when you have an opinion, showing up late with a lame excuse, or staring at her phone while you're talking. The nice guy move is to just let it slide. You don't want to start a fight. But listen to me. Every single time you let that slide, a piece of her respect for you is gone. She is watching how you handle these tiny tests, and if you don't even value yourself enough to defend your own dignity, why in the world would she value you? Fixing this isn't about yelling or being aggressive. It's about being a stone wall, calm, firm, unbreakable. Let's say she makes a joke about your job. Later in private, you don't get mad. You just say calmly, I know you were kidding, but I don't appreciate comments that put down my work. It's important to me. No anger, no threats, just a fact. You're not asking permission, you're telling her where the line is. This doesn't make you seem difficult. It shows you have a spine. A mature, high-value woman won't run away. In fact, her respect for you will go to the moon. She'll feel safe, knowing you're a man who won't tolerate being treated poorly by anyone, even her. That kind of safety is the foundation of insane attraction. Boundary number 3, the boundary of your energy. I attract, I don't chase. All right, this is the big one I told you about. Forget everything you've seen in the movies. It is all a lie. Relentless pursuit doesn't work with a woman who has her life together. Chasing just feels desperate. It screams that you need her approval to feel good about yourself. What is chasing? It's sending a million good morning texts when she never sends them first. It's asking for a second date the second the first one ends. It's showering her with compliments before you even know each other. It's suffocating, and it kills all the mystery attraction needs to survive. A top-tier woman doesn't want someone she can get with zero effort. She wants to feel like she's also winning something valuable. Setting this boundary means you have to change your entire strategy. Your job isn't to convince her you're amazing. Your job is to build such an awesome life that you become a magnet. You lean back just enough so she has space to come to you. After a great date, don't immediately push for another one. Let it breathe. Let her miss you, think about you, and maybe even text you first. This isn't a manipulative game, it's confidence. A secure man doesn't force anything. He knows real connection goes both ways. He invests, but he also checks if he's getting a return on his investment. He matches her energy instead of drowning her with his. By not chasing, you are showing her that you are the prize too. This creates a crazy dynamic of mutual desire. She'll move toward you because she actually wants to, not because you pressured her. Boundary number 4, the boundary of your purpose. My mission comes first. You want to lose her respect instantly? Drop your entire life the second she calls. This is a classic nice guy mistake, and it's terrible. You were going to work on your $1 million idea, but she calls, and you throw your plans in the trash. You were supposed to go on a trip with your friends, but you tell her, "I'm totally free for you." You're basically showing her your life is an empty coloring book and she's the only crayon. This is not attractive. A woman doesn't want to be your world. She wants to join your amazing world. If you drop your life's mission for her, it feels like you have no backbone, and that is not stable. This boundary means you treat your promises to yourself as seriously as your promises to her. It proves your life has a purpose beyond just her. So when she asks if you're free on a night you have plans, you don't just say no. You say with 100% confidence, "I'm actually crushing a project Tuesday night, but I'd love to take you to that Italian place we talked about on Thursday. You free then?" Boom! Look what you just did. You showed you have priorities, you showed you can say no without being a jerk, and you proved you're still interested. She doesn't see you as her assistant, she sees you as an equal, a man with a mission. She has to fit into your schedule, which makes your time 10 times more valuable. A high-value woman wants a man who knows where he's going. If any of this is making sense to you, just take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. It's free, and we drop insane strategies like this every single week. Also, comment below which boundary just blew your mind. I'm reading every single comment. Now let's get to one of the most critical boundaries of all. Boundary number 5, the boundary of your sanity. I don't play mind games. Okay, this is huge. In dating, being clear is kind. Being confusing is a massive red flag. Some people love to play mind games, sending mixed signals, being hot one day and cold the next, trying to make you jealous. The guy with zero boundaries stays on this emotional roller coaster, trying to guess what she wants. He's basically signing up to be in a bad drama. Let me tell you, a woman who is genuinely interested and emotionally stable does not need to play games. She's direct. Setting this boundary means you refuse to play. You don't give confusing behavior more of your attention. If she's hot and cold, you do not chase harder. I repeat, do not chase. You pull back and go back to your own epic life. Disappear. If you need to, you can even say it calmly. I feel like I'm getting mixed signals and I'm looking for something more real. I like spending time with you, but I need consistency. This forces her to either be clear or show that she can't be. It proves you value your own sanity more than the thrill of some chaotic game. You are the main character, not an extra in her drama show. A high-value woman will be blown away by this. It shows you're mature and looking for a real partnership. By refusing to play games, you win the only prize that matters, a relationship with no drama. Boundary number 6, the boundary of your contribution. I expect reciprocity. A good relationship is a 50-50ths challenge, but so many guys are playing 100-0ths. They do everything. They plan all the dates, they pay for everything. They provide all the support, and they never check if she's doing anything in return. This is the fastest way to be taken for granted. Here's the secret. A high-value woman wants to contribute. She wants to be part of the team. She wants to feel like she's adding value. If you do everything, you're basically telling her you think you have to buy her time. And that's a bad look. Setting this boundary isn't about keeping a spreadsheet of who paid for what. It's about feeling the balance of energy. It's being willing to receive. When she offers to buy you a coffee, let her. When she wants to plan a date, let her do it. Create chances for her to invest in you. If you feel like you're doing all the work, you don't complain about it. You just stop. Match her energy level. If you're always the one sending the first text, just stop for a bit and see what happens. The message you're sending is simple. I value you, but I also value myself. You're showing that you see yourself as an equal partner who also deserves to have effort put in for him. A top-tier woman wants a partner, not a doormat. Boundary number 7, the boundary of your presence. I am willing to walk away. This is the final boss, the ultimate boundary. If you don't have this one, the other 6 are completely worthless. It's this simple. You have to be willing to walk away. You have to know, deep down, that you would rather lose the relationship than lose your own self-respect. No person is worth throwing away your dignity for. So many guys are terrified of being alone, so they cling on and let people treat them badly. She can feel that fear, and it just looks needy. It completely destroys attraction. If she knows you're terrified of losing her, you have already lost. She cannot respect a man who doesn't respect himself. Being willing to walk away isn't a threat you scream at her. It's a quiet, cold decision you make inside yourself. It's your final move. When you've told her what you need, called out disrespect, and nothing changes, this boundary activates. You don't leave by yelling. You leave with quiet dignity because you know you deserve something that matches your standards. You can just say, "I've had a great time getting to know you, but I can see this isn't the right fit for me. I wish you the best." It's clean, it's respectful, there's no negotiation. And here's the craziest part. The second you are genuinely ready to walk away from a bad situation, your value goes through the roof. It proves your self-worth comes from you, not from her. He is a man who lives by his own rules. A high-value woman isn't looking for a man who will never leave her. She's looking for a man who absolutely would leave if she gave him a good reason to. Because that's a man she can trust. That's a man she will never stop respecting. So there they are. 7 boundaries that will literally change your entire life. This isn't just about attracting women, it's about becoming a legend. Stop being the nice guy. It's a trap. Your real power comes from building an absolutely insane life you're proud of, and then inviting an awesome partner to come share it with you. These boundaries are your new cheat codes. They aren't about controlling her, they're about respecting yourself. They build respect, and from that respect, insane, unstoppable attraction is born. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about finally becoming the man you were supposed to be, confident, powerful, and unwilling to accept anything less than you deserve. If you start living by these rules, the change you see in the women you attract will be staggering. But even more important, the change you will feel in yourself will be permanent. Thanks for watching. If this helped you at all, share it with a friend who needs to see it. And until next time, value yourself first. The rest is easy.